Hello, it's me, R.R. Lee, and this is Resident Evil 2 Remake. We're going to be going through Leon A scenario on hardcore. This won't be without saves. We are going to be using the 3 that are allowed to us to still get S+ rank, but this will be without taking damage.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Me too, radio show host guy. I am absolutely serious. Gonna do this without damage, totally serious. Let's take a look around. Just some blood stains on the ground, totally normal. We're over here at this rural gas station.
You alright?
Just a man that's bleeding to death, that's totally normal. I'll be back for you. Completely serious, I am. We don't need to watch this guy eating beef jerky though. We're just gonna run over and get the key. And he'll run into the wall. And we can get by him. Or he'll come to us and we're gonna shoot him in the leg instead. Just don't, zombie. You've already eaten. There's no need for a second breakfast. Although with how late it is at night, it would constitute as dinner. And see, I was totally serious. I came back for you. I just didn't say that I was gonna bring you with me. I am leaving you here in this gas station, sir. Along with all the other zombies. And into the city. Oh my god, it's totally worse in the city. It's out of control. Who could have seen this happening? That it would be much worse in the city where there are more people than the 3 or 4 that were in the gas station.
Shit.
Not counting the cop.
It's everybody.
Who could have seen this coming? If only I wouldn't have gotten so hungover the day before, none of this would have happened, obviously.
There it is.
If you didn't know,
Station.
the reason that Leon wasn't in Raccoon City when all this happened is because he stayed home with a hangover. Because he was drinking so much the day before, because his girlfriend broke up with him. But he decided to come to Raccoon City and help with 10 bullets in his clip when a full clip is 12. Clearly that is enough to help. That is enough to get things done. We've already used 3 of them, but the remaining 7 can surely be divided amongst everyone else if we just line them up. You know, if we just line them up, all of these bullets can be equally distributed to all of them. We just have to put all their heads in a row. I'm sure that they will stay still for that and not give themselves whiplash avoiding. I got you. I got your notebook. I got your last will and testament. That is what I got. Nothing's on TV. Nothing's on TV anymore. How sad. Don't you find that sad, sir? We're gonna shoot this guy in the legs. Or in the head, actually. I remember trying to shoot him in the legs before, so that's why I said that, but... just gonna kill him instead. Because he will come over here and body block us when we try to get through. Because we are going to loop these zombies around this desk over here. And if we let that other zombie that came out the window live, he will pop through those doors when we're trying to get out. And then we'll be surrounded and take damage. So we're just going to lure them over here. And when both of them get close enough, make our way to the door. This has to be one of the most annoying things to do. Especially if you miss a lot of shots at the window zombie and it just lunges up and grabs you.
Does anyone know what started this?
No, Leon, no one knows who started this. Especially Marvin. No one knows. Now get to work, rookie. We've got a lot of work to do in that 24 hours that you missed. Well, it's been longer than a day, but 24 hours should be enough to catch up on everything one day. If this isn't how you wanted your first day to be, Leon, then you should have showed up on your original start date. Things might have been different if that was the case, and we're gonna see if we can't wear this guy as a hat. Nope, he did not. He just fell straight to the ground. Sometimes you can bring that body with you a pretty long distance and wear him like a hat. I find it funny. I'm kind of sad that that did not happen. But it's just a standard run around. Gonna go and get the spade key. Going to kill the vending machine zombie. Over here trying to get snack. That's the thing about the zombies. They are very hungry. They are very hungry. And his head may fall down and get stuck. No, his head exploded. Sometimes it'll fall in between the vending machine and the box, and his body will just shake violently as if he was throwing it back. A nice Easter egg that Capcom put in this game. Very nice. Very nice. But back on the topic of the zombies, the reason that zombie is going to the vending machine for a snack is because all of them are hungry. They are all very hungry. They're not undead, technically. All of these people are still alive. They're all still alive. They just have a lot of hormones rushing through their body that their brain is producing, and it makes them literally want to kill you. They definitely want to kill you and eat you. They're just filled with murderous rage and hunger. That is the lore behind these zombies. They are just murdery and hungry. They are very stabby, but with their teeth. No knife. No knife. At least not these. They are not sentient. They are not sentient. And there is nothing good in these lockers. I shouldn't have opened them. Just gonna put all that away. That away, that away, that away. And that away. We're gonna use up the key. And go see Marvin, who did not contact us on the walkie. There was no cutscene for him, but when we go through this room, he is going to start a conversation with us with no startup. Just immediately put us in a cutscene. Can you believe that guy? Just starting a conversation out of nowhere. And we're going to use 9, 15, 7 to get the hip pouch in here. Need it. It is the only hip pouch that we are going to be getting. So, very important. And the extended clip. Ned and Marge. NED. MRG. One extended clip for me, please. And the only way that this is helpful is for the first boss fight, because I won't be getting the 3-bullet extension that lets you fire 3 at once. Very interesting, Marvin. Very interesting. I will leave and go see Claire now. Thank you for that. Thank you for arranging this meeting. I will go to it right away. Now, again, back on the pistol. I won't be getting the, the muzzle and the side attachment that lets you fire 3 at once. While that would be good for the final fight, and by final fight I mean the G3 fight, there are no guns to use on Super Tyrant. I just don't feel like getting it. We'll use the shotgun instead. We'll just use the shotgun instead. I just don't prefer the handgun. I don't like it. Even though it is safer to shoot things from a distance. Take these handgun ammo. Take the bolt cutters. Yell at Marvin. Can you believe this guy? Just sitting in the open area, not doing anything to help. He's just leaving us to do all of the work. I mean, we ignored him and skipped his cutscene. And he is on the verge of death and can barely move. But can you believe that he wouldn't come to us to help? What a rude guy. What a rude guy. He sure could do more of that, Marvin. according to Leon, you know, if he wasn't dying, take the fuse, and we have a full inventory now. Isn't that magical? Use the fuse, and we're going to make our loop around to use up the bolt cutters, and we're going to get the shotgun. Gonna get the shotgun next, and that is the second weapon. The second weapon, the only other weapon that we're going to be getting after that is the flamethrower. After that, we're good. All set for the day. Shoot in the legs. Thank you for letting me by. And you are halfway down this hall. And you are taking a lot of bullets as well. I don't know why he took 4 to stun. That was ridiculous. Use up our bolt cutters over here. And we're going to get the Explosivo device. Great for making holes in walls when attached to C4. Discard, thank you, thank you. Flash grenade. We're only going to be using those 2 that are in our inventory right now for G2. All of the other ones are going to be used for Super Tyrant because he is a pain in the dick. Super Tyrant is an absolute asshole. Thank you for the handgun ammo. Thank you for the shotgun. And the zombie that was laying down in the hallway is going to come over here and open the door. He's just going to invite himself in. I don't know why he comes in from the left. Like he just sprinted in from the left like Sonic. When he was over there on the right, in front of the room that needs the spade key. So I don't know why he came from the left. Let this lady fall down. She doesn't matter. Don't need to waste a shot on her. She did a flip. Ain't that amazing? She jumped and did a flip. It's like she knew that's what we wanted her to do. And we're going to put CAP. More shotgun shells. And the locker to the right also has more shotgun shells. That is going to be our main source of damage for G3. Well, to get them down. And the shotgun is what we are going to be using on the dogs and regular zombies. Handgun is just for G1. More shotgun. There's a vending machine to our left and a liquor in front. But the vending machine has snacks in it. Why would the liquor be interested in that zombie when it could use its very versatile tongue to just get past that little divider that's in the vending machine that stops you from moving your hand up? You know what I'm talking about? When you raise the thing up, it stops you from trying to grab all the snacks on the bottom shelf of the vending machine. Couldn't the liquor just have a snack? And a bullseye? Thank you. Couldn't the liquor just have a snack? Couldn't the liquor have a non-branded candy bar with chocolate, nougat, and peanuts? You know, maybe the liquor would feel better if it had that. That's just me. That's just me. We're gonna unlock this. And get the unicorn medallion. And I need to remember the code. It's fish, scorpion, water. Yeah. Fish, scorpion, water. I always forget the codes for this stuff. Gonna decapitate you. But I was too far away. I shot way too early for that, but it's fine. That's what the handgun's for. We're gonna finish her off. And, and she's dead. Gonna decap everybody in this room for when Mr. X becomes active. I can't believe I whiffed that. Finally, the ass zombie. Rest in peace. He will never eat ass again. My condolences to you, sir. Prep this, and there is ammo behind this for the handgun that we need. And then we'll get the next medallion. And this liquor that is in this room up here is very confusing to get around, because you would think that you would be able to shoot it rather easily with the shotgun to kill, or to throw a flash in order to stun it and get around. But in the animation where this liquor is coming down from the ceiling, if you throw the flash too early, it will detonate and then immediately attack you afterwards. I'm talking next frame. So it's bullshit, and the way to get around it is to run to the left of it, because it will try to attack you in a straight line. So by going to the left of it, we can go around it and not get attacked. And also, you may have seen Leon take a step back, but he did not take damage. He was just stunned. He was just stunned. I will take the full heal, the health spray that is in the main area where Marvin is, just to show that he did not take damage. But he was just stunned from that. See, we're still dark green. Getting stunned or pushed back can also happen in G2 when he jumps across the arena. If we're behind him, it won't do damage. If we're in front, then we are going to take damage. Leon will take a knee, and he will take damage. In G3, if he jumps forward, whenever he goes to jump across the arena, if we are in the front or the side of him, he can also take damage from that. And the screen will show it. We will go into caution at the very least, or immediately in danger. But if we are behind him, then we won't take damage. We'll just stagger. We'll just get stunned. And for Super Tyrant, it's the same thing. If he jumps in front of us, we will do a barrel roll on the floor, because we'll take damage. We will scream in agony. Same if we're on the side of him, but if we're behind him, just stun. See? Can't use it because we're at full health. It's just stun or stagger. It's no damage. It's no damage. So if that happens in the later fights where Leon just gets knocked back, so long as we're still dark green, we didn't take any damage. It's just cosmetic. It's just to show that we're stunned and opens us up to another attack. Goodbye, Marvin. I will see you later. And by see you later, I mean never again, because I am not going to be putting the camera on you. So long as we don't look at Marvin when we come back here later, other zombies won't come in here. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny because so long as you don't acknowledge that Marvin's dead, he just won't get up, and him getting up is what allows the other zombies to come in and chase after you when you're going through the police department on your way back with Mr. X. So I just find that funny. I just find that really funny. I'll never forget you though, Marvin. I appreciate your sacrifice. And there goes G1. He almost made his way onto the surface, and then as we make our way down, we're just beating him back down. And this is the first hurdle. This is the first hurdle. We're just going to shoot him a bunch with the pistol. That is the entire fight. All of the ammo that we got, which was almost 100 rounds, is going to be going into his colon. I am shooting him in the body, but the bullet trajectory forces it to go into his colon. And we're just going to slowly make our way around here and aim. aim whenever he is far enough away for us to do so, because it will get him to stop sometimes and do an attack. But yeah, he'll just keep coming sometimes instead. But when he does stop, we'll shoot. Shoot, reload, run in circle. It might have been better to use some shotgun shells at the beginning of this fight to do more damage. But if you want to save those because you may miss, like me, on decapitations for later, we have enough handgun ammo just to do this. 100, well, almost 100 that we have is enough. And the knives that we brought, in case he grabs us, 2 should be enough. Don't have to worry about anything so long as we keep running in a circle. Even if he jumps up, he'll just grab onto us and beg for his life, say help me, when we are the ones that are in need of help. Just keep unloading. Just keep unloading. He's kind of late in transforming though. May have to use some shotgun ammo on him. May have to use some shotgun ammo. Also, I really need to clean up my peaks. I am lightly pressing the aim, and it is forcing Leon to turn around almost entirely when he should just be doing an over-the-shoulder peek. I might have to adjust those settings. If you could shoot in between the metal bar, that would be great. That would be great. If you could stop chasing me for a second, just do an attack, and also be in frame, that would be great. I really feel like the Betty Hill theme should be playing right now, because that is what is playing in my mind going through this mess. Back over here. Don't try to juke me. I am fully aware of your position. Yeah, I might have to use some shotgun for this. He is going to require some shotgun, because I don't think he's going to be going down with these 6 bullets. These 3 bullets. You are too close, sir, for my comfort. And he's attacking. Let's see if 3's enough. Did he jump up? Nope, he's went back that way. If you could just stop. If you could just stop, sir. This fight is already unbearably long. Do an attack. Come into view. 1, 2, 3, and I missed one. He better not go down in 1 shotgun shell, or I will be very disappointed. I need you to stop. I need you to stop, sir. Stop encroaching on my territory. This means war, sir. If you would just stop. Thank you. Okay, he didn't go down in 1. How about 2? 2! 2. I've probably... I know that I've missed at least 5 of those handgun shots. So if I wouldn't have missed any handgun shots, then I wouldn't have had to use any shotgun. So it really was enough. I was just not proactive enough with my aiming. I'll take the knife. And I'll take all of the handgun ammo, the grenade. No healing. There might be more handgun ammo over here. I think there is. Yeah, it's on top of that barrel. And we're loaded up. We're loaded up. The rest of this handgun ammo is going to be for the caged up dogs. When we pass through after meeting Ada. And then after that, it really doesn't have a whole lot of use. It really doesn't have a whole lot of use. It's just much better to use the shotgun. So much better. Across we go. Away we go. I wonder why this switch is here to move this bridge across, in all honesty. Like, could they really not afford to build a second one? There really isn't a way that I can imagine that you'd be able to, like, clip up. Like, skip the fight and run across. So I don't know what pulling that lever does. Don't know why it's there. I'll put this away. That away, that away. I'm gonna hold on to the save because after we get to the point where we would first encounter the dogs, I'm going to make the first save. Everything leading up to now is fine. The only problem with taking damage is the G1 Birkin fight.
I'm not done talking
And
to
then
you.
for this area, it's the dogs. It's really just the dogs and being aware of where Mr. X is. So we're gonna go over here, get our tool, get our crank tool, and say goodbye. Well, he was memorable. I will remember him for however long he was on screen. I believe 3/4 of a second. There he goes. There he goes. He was a great journalist. A great journalist. I'll keep him in my thoughts forever. Forever, if forever was 3/4 of a second. Now we're going to go and make our first save because, again, the dogs and Mr. X are the biggest issues. Like when they get released from the kennels, and when Mr. X is chasing us to the clock tower. That's my biggest issue. So we're gonna save here. Alright, well, Mr. X strongly and firmly pushed his cold hard knuckles into my lower back and forced me to take damage because of that. So here we go again. Here we go again. The dogs were surprisingly not an issue. Surprisingly enough, I cannot believe it. We're going in here just for some shotgun ammo. Nothing else in here is important. We don't need to get the key, the diamond key. There's nothing to grab, nothing of importance. We don't need the portable safe. It's unnecessary. It's a waste of time. We're gonna go through and we're going to kill the 3 dogs that are in the kennel with our pistol. Thank you for the gunpowder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fucking hell.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They sure take a lot of shots. I believe on standard they just take like 3. But on this difficulty they take 5 each. They are some sponges. That's almost as much as a regular zombie would take via headshots to kill. Which is just ridiculous. A free flash? Thank you, sir. And again, we need nothing else. It's just a red herb and a key in here. We need neither. Use our cranky crank. Open the gate. Open the gate to my public. Thank you, thank you. We got some gunpowder, which we can use to make some shotgun shells. And our first part. Then we turn the power on. And we gotta deal with the dogs. This is why I made the save. Again, I've already said that twice. But that's why it's there. Because sometimes these dogs can just run around. I don't like their AI. He is not going to be able to catch up with us. Because he's going to climb over the fence, and then for whatever reason, he's going to be stuck in here. Don't know how he got in the first place. Kill him. Because he will catch us on the outside. If we do not. Aim at this corner and slowly nudge our way out. I wasted a shotgun shell. He was already on his way down. And there's one more that's going to pop through here. And goodbye. Alright, just one. Almost shot again. I really don't like the dogs. Especially the ones that we're going to be meeting on our way back. Because there are more that's in the parking lot. There are more that's going to be here later in the parking lot. I just hate the dogs in this game. They're just so cheap at taking damage, like running by and nicking you. They just do a drive-by on you. They're so cheap. Loot everything that is of value to us. Gunpowder. That. And one of these, thank you. Full clip. Unload. Everything of unimportance. We'll come back for the part later. I don't want to keep it in the inventory. I'll make some shotgun shells now, though. Store it for later. Store the part. There's nothing else that I need. And the crank will be gone with use. Same with the fuse. Got 3 zombies over here to kill. I can't believe that was a decapitation. And I can't believe that you got up. Get back down. Second ass-eating zombie. Dead. They must have been brothers. Either that or they come in pairs. We can just shoot him in the head with this. And he has bulletproof, a bulletproof vest. You see those sparks sometimes when we hit him? I think that's because he has a bulletproof vest. Either that or I'm hitting the floor. He has a very resilient head. He is very hard-headed. I give him an extra. Now we're going on an adventure. Going on an adventure to see Mr. X. Gonna be spawning him in. Gonna use the crank. And then it will be done with this usage. Then we get to go up on the roof. And drop off a ladder. Where we'll get a key. That we'll need. For our other part. I just don't enjoy running away from Mr. X. I'm not looking forward to it. Because he got me last time. He got me last time and I didn't hear him. He's usually accompanied by music. His theme will play. It was playing. But there was no footsteps. He wasn't making a sound. You would think a man of his size that would be thip-thomping around this police department would make a little noise. He would give you a little warning that he was coming behind you, you know? But no. Mr. X just loves to surprise people, apparently. And decap for you. And decap for you. Never mind. I'll finish you off with the pistol instead. If I could stop missing shots. She's still alive. I knew it. She's still alive. So half a shotgun blast to the face and like 10 bullets? 10 handgun bullets to kill? Really? I'm down to my last one. Again, handgun bullets don't matter, but geez. I saved the shotgun shell by doing that, but Holy. That took a lot of ammo for just one zombie. How high was her health? She must have been someone that ate healthy and worked out before all of this happened. I'm talking Olympic athlete. Because damn. Now for the next hurdle, Mr. X. We are going to see him lift up a helicopter one-handed. Very strong, very impressive. Very impressive. You have my compliments.
Jesus Christ!
And we're going to do a wide angle around him here. Just gonna go around him like this. A couple of times before, I remember when I was playing this game, he was able to jump. He was able to do a jumping lunge punch, which it doesn't seem like he's going to do to us now. But that was a very cheap move of him to do before. And I don't understand how he was able to do a jumping lunge punch, a running lunge punch, because he's not running. He's very clearly walking, and he will never catch up with us as long as there isn't a zombie in front of us to slow us down. Like, he's walking. I don't know how he got the speed and momentum to do that in the past, to do a running lunge jump, because he is not running. So, dick move, Mr. X. Dick move. Now there's a liquor over here, so we're gonna walk, and Mr. X will not catch up with us. He will not. Even if he'd be chasing us right now, which I am sure he would want to, he would be unable to catch up with us, because we are simply too fast. We are simply too fast. Mr. X cannot move faster than a geriatric patient at a nursing home, unless you shoot his hat off. Then he'll get pissed. Then he'll get pissed, but still unable to catch us. I wonder if Mr. X is gonna punch this zombie. I'm just gonna slow him down. I'm just gonna repeatedly stun him, because I want to see if he's gonna... Nope, he didn't hit him. Mr. X, you had one job. He had one job, and the body that was on the ceiling was in that room. Did you see that? It clipped through the door. It clipped through the door, and the door was still able to open and close. That is a very sturdy construction. A very sturdy construction. What a magical door. Just gonna do our last push over here. There's Mr. X. We didn't look long enough at Marvin, so he's not gonna get up. We have to be looking almost directly at Marvin in order for him to get up and for other zombies to go into that main area. So, again, I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Marvin will live on forever in my heart. He is not going to turn. He will die via missile explosion, the way that God intended for him and everyone else in Raccoon City. And now we are at the point where I had to reload save. So we're gonna decapitate you. Decapitate. Fine. I'm not gonna care about the other guy, because Mr. X is gonna catch up otherwise. The other guy's fine. He'll probably be wandering around somewhere else on the other side. That's fine. I'll take him out if that is the case. I just don't want to get backshotted by Mr. X again. I don't want to have to go through this again. And there's a large gunpowder over here. Large gunpowder equals a large amount of shotgun shells. Potentially. Potentially. Assuming that we get enough high-grade gunpowders. Because I may have mixed one too many with a small. Ah, well, still good to have as extra. And we could still mix it with a regular to have the pistol to poke the G's in the sewers, I guess. Still good to have. Still good to have, and we have the space in our inventory for it, so it's fine. Gonna make the clock go ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Beautiful, beautiful cutscene.
Hope I don't have to write a
If it
report
would
on
have played,
this.
it would have been great. Oh, Leon, I'm sure that your handwriting is great, but you don't need to write a report on this. Now, where? Well, he's not immediately down this hall, so I'm going to run through the library instead of across because that is where that other zombie is. Just drop down. Still don't see him. I thought he was coming my way, but I guess I was wrong. Back down we go. Tight camera. Don't want to look at Marvin. He's right there off screen to our left. We can look at the couch, but not at Marvin. Goodbye, Marvin. I will never see your couch again. I appreciate it. It was very nice to look at. You know, nice veneer or leather upholstery. Not gonna be looking at it again, though. Everyone's over here still dead? Everyone's still dead? Good. Good. You can break through the window. You are not going to catch up with me. We're going to grab our other part. Put the light on anyway. Gonna grab our other part. And some ammo. Put everything away that we don't need. Thank you. Thank you much. And we are good to go. We do still need the handgun though, and it's one singular bullet for the giant alligator later. So that's why I'm keeping it. That's why it's still in the inventory, because I'd rather not waste a shotgun shell on that. We are going to be wasting shotgun shells on this though, because now there are dogs here. There are dogs here, so we're just gonna constantly open this door, poke our gun out, and shoot them whenever they come over. This is so stupid. It is so very stupid because they can still attack us through this door if it is just a little bit open. That dog almost got us, and we just have to hope that they are close enough and in line with the door for us to shoot them, but not get us. It is so stupid. I hate this part. I hate it so much. He's down. Am I down the one dog? Am I down the one? Are you the last? Please tell me you're the last, because I've used like 8. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, good. That took like 8 shots? 8 shots, they die in 1, so I wasted 5. I wasted 5 shotgun shells trying to kill those dogs. Trying to kill those dogs. And I forgot to get a flash. I forgot to get a flash. I can't believe that I did that. I am glad that this item box is here and that I don't have to run all the way back. I need one singular flash grenade. I lied when I said there were just 2 for G2 and the rest for Super Tyrant for Mr. X, because I forgot we need one for the prison escape, because Mr. X will block our path like a dick. So here we go, prison break time. Just gotta solve a puzzle first. Surprising, I know, they have a puzzle for power for this one singular one singular holding cell. They need this complicated contraption just for that. It turns the power off for all of the other ones. It lets you open all of the other cells as well by pulling the handle, but why does this one automatically open without me pulling the handle? That seems like a design flaw. Like, this one guy can get out. I guess this is a holding cell, and everyone else is doing hard time in this parking lot prison. Is that what I'm supposed to understand from this? Because you see, it just opens on its own. All the other ones we have to open ourselves. We have to, well, the other door we have to open by pulling the handle down.
What are
See? See, we go over here. Everybody's out. But we have to pull this one to open this door to the side of us. Why? Why? Why aren't they all just open automatically? Like, the alarm goes off and all those other ones open up, I guess, in the event of a fire happening, to let everyone get out without being burned alive. But you need to pull this handle over here to open that one singular door. Like, who is the contractor, the electrician, the building manager who was responsible for that? Don't make any sense. Goodbye, Mr. X, and hello, Ada. I got the parking pass. Got the parking pass. I did all of that FBI work that you should have been doing, Ada. You're welcome. You're welcome. I also got that document, the text document, the audio document, the thing that you are listening to right now. I did that as well. You know, I did that. I have no idea what you did while I spent the last 20 minutes running around RPD to get that for you.
Unfortunately, no.
But you know, I did your job for you,
Well,
in case you were wondering.
More
I
info
just
on
thought
the
you
people
should know.
responsible for this mess.
But it's okay, Ada. You can repay me. You can repay me
Road's
by
out.
opening this door, and
Going
we'll
for
call
that
it
gun shop
even.
looks like the only way.
We'll call it even, Ada, if you could just open this door for me. Look at that happy couple. They must not live here. They must not be living in Raccoon City or anywhere else where Umbrella is stationed for them to look that happy. Oh, yes. Shotgun attachment. That is what I need. That is a godsend. That is what's going to make killing G3 so much easier. Thank you.
Heard of the Umbrella Corporation?
Never. I've
They're a
never heard of
pharmaceutical
them.
company secretly making bioweapons.
And they're making
have a
bioweapons and a virus
It
and
turns
turns
people
people
into
into monsters. Wow.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
I agree, Leon. That explains everything. That explains everything. No need for any more lore.
And that's why
I'll just make my way down
she's the one
and cut off your dialogue if you don't mind.
Based on what you've said,
I like how if you
Sewer
just go
seems fitting.
too fast, she skips what she was going to say to
thanks.
finish explaining why they need the
imagine real scientists
vaccine,
being
the
down here.
virus sample, and she'll just go on and talk about the sewers
Come on.
instead.
Sewers are run by the city.
Next
How could they
topic.
have a facility
Next
without
topic.
the
Someone's
authorities
talking
knowing?
about grilled cheese sandwiches. You just walk a little too far away from them. They start talking about the sewer.
Jesus.
It reminds me of TV sitcoms. Like there was a guy talking
What the hell?
about a hot chick to one of his friends, and you know, since it's a sitcom, the comedy bit is that the hot chick that he was about to make derogatory remarks about was his sister, his friend's sister. And then as soon as he points that out, it's like, that's my sister. They just bring up a different topic. They bring up something like Haiti. Like, yeah, man, have you ever been to
Chance.
Haiti
You're
or
stuck with me to
Ecuador?
the end.
Great this time of year. Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. See you later. To the left, to the left. Takes a big bite of shit.
Holy
And then to the right, the alligator takes another big bite of shit. He takes two. Like, how did he get this big? Well, I understand that the virus causes mutations, but what exactly is he eating down here that has any nutritional value? He can eat that. Like, he just ate that, but I don't think it provided any nutritional value. And I do understand that alligators,
Overgrown son of a bitch.
they can continue to grow as long as they have stuff to eat. They can basically live forever so long as they have food. They'll just keep growing and growing and growing. But what exactly was down here in the sewers that allowed him
Just
to
get up
put
here.
on that much mass? It's a sewer. It's filled with crap.
Can't
It's
say I didn't
just a
warn you.
big river of
You said
crap,
the
and
virus
somehow
turned
people
people
manage to
into
flush
monsters,
like
not
full
reptiles.
trash bags and cardboard boxes down their toilets. I don't know how large the toilets are in some parts of Raccoon City, they must be very industrial if you're able to flush an entire cardboard box down it. But, again, cardboard is fiber. You don't digest
So
fiber.
let me get this straight.
That's why it's
Umbrella
sold
sells
as a
monsters
filling
like
thing.
that.
That's why they put like wood,
Military?
cellulose
Somebody else's?
cellulose in
don't
cheese,
sell
like
the
Parmesan
monsters.
cheese as a
They
filler,
sell the
and in other
viruses
foods
that
as
make
fillers, because it
The
counts as
next makes the
fiber,
viruses.
and it's also cheap to put in.
Scary as that alligator was.
But you don't
The next
digest
far more
that.
dangerous.
You don't digest that. It's of no nutritional value to it. So it doesn't matter how many cardboard boxes that alligator ate. It wasn't going to make it get bigger, because it couldn't digest it. It don't make any sense. Don't make any sense, and I don't think it would have been able
You
to
can
digest
run,
plastic
Annette.
either.
But you can't hide.
Secret weapon time. Secret weapon
Secret
time.
weapon time.
Time for the fun house. Ada's portion has 1 chance of causing damage. Has 1 chance of causing damage on our way back from turning the power on to the elevator. There are 3 zombies, 3 or 4. Yeah, there's 4. There's 1 guy down here. So the other 3 zombies, they have a chance of damaging us on the way back, where we get the handgun ammo and the flash grenade. So long as we don't get damaged there, we are good. And to make sure that we don't get damaged there, or at least to help with that, I'm going to try and take this guy's legs off, so that he cannot get out of this room. Because shooting him in the head seems a little bit harder. If your leg would just... Okay, I missed that, and... Well, this is awkward. This is, I don't see where you are, sir. Could you come back into view? I guess I just go down. I guess I just go down then. Where the hell are you? It's so dark. You don't have a flashlight, Ada? In the leg. In the leg, thank you. He is trapped in here now. There's more handgun ammo over here. We're just gonna be turning all of the zombies down here into 3-legged demons. Ideally. We're just gonna be turning them into like handicapped dogs. They're still gonna be very horrific to look at. And have a very high chance of causing us damage, but they will be a lot slower and easier to get around. So that's a plus. And here's the handgun ammo. It's over here. Same with the flash. And we have more than enough ammo to take these guys out. Why are you crawling? Why? This makes hitting your head, like, so much harder, dude. Like, or your legs. Your legs are behind you. I'm just gonna flash. Hit flash. And they're all over here. Now I have all of this handgun ammo for no reason. Like, it literally does no good. Because I'm not going to be shooting Mr. X's hat off. I'm not going to be going for hats off. He can keep his fedora on.
Got you, Nick.
I do not need him to go any faster.
Always been good at running.
And
You do that.
Ada's part is pretty much done. It's pretty much done now. We just turn the power on
Persistent
from over
bastard,
there.
aren't you?
Pull the handle. Turn it back on from over here. And then overload the fan. And Mr. X is too far away to catch us. And I don't know why they put handgun ammo there, as if someone would want to try and down Mr. X with a handgun. With a pew-pew pistol. That is something that I don't think anyone would enjoy doing when trying to take no damage. Especially when he can do a lunge punch towards you. That just seems like a death sentence. Or a reset sentence. A reload sentence, I should say. And down we go into the cremation pit that they just so happen to have here. I don't know why they keep this here. And also why there is a zombie alive in it. Well, dead. Don't know how this man died here. He should have been cremated. He should have had burn scars from being down here.
Bravo.
Thank you, bravo.
Burn me alive now.
And yes, she is
You'll
going
never
to
get
try
that
and
filthy
burn us
hands
alive,
on you.
Ada.
I'm not the only one after it.
That is what she is going to try and do.
Realize that. And you won't
Also,
die
I like
alone.
how the power doesn't come on until she starts the fire. So Annette turns the power on, which is what allows us to get out by starting the fire. Like, she tries to burn us alive, and that's what lets us get out. If she would have just left without doing that, Ada would have been trapped here with no way out, because she wouldn't have turned the power on. Her turning the power on is what let us escape. Truly a big brain villain. Am I right? Knows what she's doing. No, Ada, she doesn't know what she's doing. She could have just left you there.
Clearance confirmed.
She could have just left you there trapped, and you would have had no hope of getting out.
Please return before
That
I
would have
say.
been
Not
the
gonna
thing to
happen.
do if she would have known what she was doing. And we are done with Ada. And we're done with Ada now. Back to Leon. Back to Leon.
Where are you?
Take the elevator up. Don't. And into the poopy water. Into the sewage slush. Into the river. Some handgun ammo. I thought that was going to be a grenade. Where's the grenade in this? No, it's further down. The grenade's further down. Yeah, Leon, just keep talking. Just keep talking, it'll let you breathe in some more. You know, if you find it so pleasant, just stay down here forever, why don't you? Just stay down here forever. How is it so liquidy, also, for us to just be running through this? Like, in addition to there being so much trash and garbage and stuff, how is it so liquidy? How is there so much water? Is this what a sewer is like in real life? Like, it's just waist-high water? Those poor plumbers. Those poor plumbers. Oh! Oh shit, you were not, you were not supposed to be there. I thought that took your leg off, too. Yeah, no, sir, no. He was supposed to be up here, where I am now. That was a shock. I'm glad I was on flat ground so I could use my knife to get out of that, because I would have been pissed. I would have been absolutely pissed if I would have been on the stairs, because then I couldn't have used the knife. You can only use self-defense items on stairs if you are up against an ivy. I've learned that recently. If you're on the stairs, you can still use a self-defense item on an ivy. All of the zombies? No. Not allowed. Ivies are fine, I guess, since they have that long animation of turning you around. I don't know why it's possible for them and no one else. That just seems kind of unfair.
Cable car.
That seems kind of unfair, especially if you have the high ground on the stairs. You would think that, if they would be higher up than you, then yeah, sure. Them falling on top of you, I can understand not being able to stab them. But if you're higher up than them, then yeah, you should be able to stab them. I don't know why they get that unfair advantage, all of the other zombies, when you can do it for lickers. I mean, not lickers, ivies. When you can do it for ivies. I'm gonna take a save. I am going to be making a save here. I should probably put away the other one, though, so that it's not in my inventory in case I have to reload. so I don't have to do this again. And I'm gonna store that and the grenades. Handgun too, I guess. I have extra shotgun shells. It'll be fine. I'm gonna make a save here. G2's not a problem. It's the G's themselves that's gonna cause me issues. Alright, I was wrong. Remember when I said that the G's would cause me issues, like literally 2 seconds ago from probably how I'm going to edit this? It's my PlayStation actually that caused me issues because the notification popped up that said I was recording for 55 minutes. So I had to stop that recording and start this new one. So, hi. That was anticlimactic. I'm glad I just saved there without going on ahead. Cause that would have been funny if I was already in the sewers fighting a G and then that notification came up on screen and I wouldn't have been able to save in time. That would have really been upsetting. Hello, sir. Would you like a decapitation? You as well, and your buddy over here that's sleeping on his stomach, he can have a decapitation as well. And that's everybody. 3 for 3. Open the gate. And I'll take a grenade. Don't know why someone flushed this down the toilet. Along with handgun ammo and gunpowders. There's a gunpowder up ahead on the right. Right there that we just passed. I'm not taking that. Because then this guy will be in our way. And I'm not dealing with him. I'm not dealing with him. I'm not giving him the attention that he wants. I know he's the youngest in the family. And everybody's supposed to love him and show him all this attention. But I'm not doing that. He can stay there by himself. He can learn how to be independent. He can learn how to make do with what he has. I'm not playing his game. Decapitation for you. Open the door. And I will take this plug. I will take this plug. You can stay where you are. I'm not dealing with you. Take the elevator down. Down. There's no gate to close, though. Take the shotgun shells. And now we're gonna have to poke this guy. He's right there. I know I said I had extra shotgun shells, but I wish I would have brought the handgun. I really wish I would have brought it now. Really wish I would have brought that now. Because I'm gonna have to poke another G. I know I said I had extra, but now I'm second guessing myself. If I take damage during this, I think I'm gonna take the handgun out next time. I'm gonna take the handgun back out for my next attempt if I take damage during this. Alright, hello and welcome. We are in Toomerville now. That was the barrier. That was the border to Toomerville. Toomerville, not because it's cancerous in terms of us taking damage, although there is a possibility of us getting wedged in between two G's on our way back. It's Toomerville because of all of these tumors that's growing out of all of these piles of shit. This river of shit, they just started to grow tumors. What exactly is the virus genetically modifying to grow all of this? Like, what person is this growing out of if it's not growing out of the poo? If all of those intestines and organs and eyes were not growing out of poo, how many people were down here in the sewers to supply all of that meat? To supply all of those eyes and organs and just straight up piles of meat. And that is just too much. Were people just throwing themselves down the sewer grates? Like, did someone leave a manhole cover open and everybody was just falling in one after the other? Because that is just piles and piles. That's a lot of dead bodies if that's the case. And we got our king's weapon right over here. Use the king plug for it. The flamethrower. The flamethrower. And I need space in my inventory. I'll get rid of a knife. I'm gonna get rid of this knife. But the flamethrower does the same thing as a knife, but you can use it from far away. Knife can slash at some enemies, like G1, 2, 3, and cause a lot of damage to them. But I'm not good at doing that, so that's why I'm using the flamethrower, and it does the same thing, but from far away. So it's a lot safer to use to not take damage on. I thought there was something over here on this box, but there wasn't. There wasn't. It was just the notification for that herb on the shelf. I'm disappointed. But yeah, the flamethrower is magical. The flamethrower is magical for doing no damage. I am so glad that Leon has this. The only thing better would be Claire's grenade launcher, because then you could just play keep away with everything. You don't have to worry about G3 getting too close to you, because you can just stay on the other side of the arena. He never has a chance to get close to you, and he'll always stun with Claire's, like with her grenade launcher, using an acid round or a flame round. Like, she has it so good. She has it so good. Claire has so much better weapons. She also has the taser. She would get the taser instead of this flamethrower. Poor Leon got flamethrower. Still cool. Still cool. Like I said, I already like the flamethrower because it does the same thing as the knife. But the grenade launcher would just be so much better. Claire's version of the shotgun, the grenade launcher, just better than this. So much better. Enough of that though. Enough of that though. I'm forgetting things. I need the shotgun part. I need the shotgun part. 2, 12, 8. Need this for G3. Need this for G3. It'll make it so much easier. Thank you much. And that is what we are going to be using. The shotgun and the flamethrower for G3. G3, that's what I said it would make it easier for. G3 and not G2. I hope I'm not talking over myself. Making myself look silly. But for G2, we're going to be using flash grenades and the flamethrower. I'll keep a knife on hand just in case he does grab us instead of doing his slash. But this is all we need, is just those flashes and this flamethrower. That'll take care of G2 in one cycle. It will take care of him in one crate hit. King plug, queen plug, and pawn plug for that side. Then bishop, rook, knight, and we are free to go.
Okay.
Raccoon City
Almost
really
there.
is the land of puzzles. I don't know why they wouldn't have what's one of those other games that they have in the Resident Evil game? Lights On. You know the game Lights On, where depending on where you push on a 3x3 keypad, 4 other lights will turn on or off. Well, a cross shape, so up to 5 will turn on and off. I don't know why they just don't have that
Jesus
down here in the
Christ.
sewers. I guess they thought that the sewage workers were just too stupid to figure that out. So that's why they don't have that. Instead, they have chess pieces. We're flaming his arm, because if you do damage to him, he'll come down sooner. Instead of just constantly swinging his arm down this tile. But I'm not going to waste any more. because I thought that would have been enough to get him to come down, but I was wrong. We are gonna flame him now, though. Gonna flame him now and do some damage. Make him angry. Make him angry. It makes it easier to get him down when we get over here. But we don't have to flame him as much. Doing some prep damage. Like, although this has a lot of like boss fight, it has like a boss fight type theme to this. He is a boss, but it always makes you think like, oh, there's a boss, I better fight him in this arena, like right here. But he'll take damage anywhere so long as you shoot him. It's easy to forget that. It's easy to forget that you can just shoot him as soon as he appears on screen. And he's dead. He's dead. He's gonna go down now. Just one flamethrower and 2 flash grenades. That's all it takes. He's done. He's cooked. Bye-bye. He's disgracing himself. I'll take him off the screen so that he doesn't have to embarrass himself. We don't have to watch his embarrassing moment of him with his pants down. You know, I'll give him some privacy. Just skip that. And we save Ada now. That will also be off screen. That will also be off screen. Now we can go to the nest. And the only opportunity for us to take damage outside of the boss fights with G3 and Super Tyrant with Fedoraless Mr. X is at the part where we get the level 3 wristband. Because of all of the Ivies, they can body block us depending on their positions and where Mr. X decides to come in, how fast he wants to go around. He can punch us from behind if we're not careful. So the last save of this is going to be there, which is a good like 3 or 4 minutes before the G3 fight. So it can be agony to go through that again if we do end up taking damage on G3 or Super Tyrant, but it is the safest place to do a save because that is the part that you can get ganked on. So that's where I'm making the 3rd save. That is my logic behind it. That's where our next save is going to be. Until then, we're going to clear everything out. Gonna take everything that we need to take. And these doors over here, you'll see how this one opens all the way and the second one, and then the one at the beginning only opens like halfway. I don't know if I'm remembering right, but I believe in the DLC, I say DLC, but it's an extra mode, the Forgotten Soldier extra mode, I think it's the 3rd one. The first one for us that opens all the way, that one only opens halfway. Like, that's the one that only opens halfway. And then for us, it's the 3rd one. It's the inner one. Whereas for him, it's the outer one. I might be remembering that wrong, but it feels right. I feel like I'm remembering that right. That's all I need. I just need a knife and a shotgun. In case we get grabbed. Oh, nope, I forgot. I need the, I need the extra thing. Need level 2. That's something else that doesn't make sense to me. All of these guys in here, like, you see that they're in this room. They're eating lunch, right? And we're able to get in here with our level 1 clearance. Okay, with our visitor's pass. How do none of these people in this room, and then the military guy in the next room that we're gonna kill once we get into the kitchen, how did they get here? How were they able to get into this room without a security key card wristband thing? How? Like, none of them had their arms cut off. None of them had their wrists cut off. Nice for you. That was very rude. Get decapitated. And I'll take my knife back. But how did he get here? And how did all of those other people get in there and eat their lunch? Okay, how were they in the cafeteria that requires a visitor's pass? Like, how are they stuck in there? This guy has level 2. That explains how he was able to get here. How he was able to get into this little sleeping booth thing. But everyone else, they should just be able to come out here and attack us. How are they stuck in there? Why are they only able to come out if we get too close to the door? Because how are they able to get in there in the first place if they don't have a wristband? You understand my logic, right?
Your presence is urgently requested.
Dr. Lee, it's R.R. Lee. I will be there shortly. Thank you. Yes, Dr. R.R. Lee in the house right here.
In the east
I'll go
area.
see Chief Cartwright. Maybe he can explain why all of those people were able to get in there without a wristband. Yeah, you know, that seems like a very large security oversight, in my opinion. I will have to write him a strongly worded email about that. Or bring it up at the next meeting. Yeah, I know I don't have clearance for that. I know I don't. And they added this other terminal over here. It's aesthetically pleasing to have it across from the other one that we don't already have access to, but we already used it earlier to open up a path. So why I gotta use it again? I know I'm just complaining, but I love the game. I love the game. It's just some little details about it. I think to myself, why is this like this? Not that I don't like it. I enjoy it. But at the same time, I just want to know why. You know, I just want to know why. Don't you remember being a kid when you would always think to yourself, why? And then you get told to shut up for saying why too many times every time someone would answer one of your questions. Those are just my thoughts. That's why. Why? And the code is 3123. That unlocks that. And then the other one is... No, that's not right. The other one is... 2067. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Remembering the codes are somewhat difficult. And I think my inventory is a little
Dispensing
full.
solution now.
I don't know if I'll be able to pick up everything that I want to pick up. Which kind of doesn't make sense. Is it because I have an extra shotgun shell? Yeah, it is. It's because I have an extra shotgun shell. That's why. That's why. There are some Ivies wandering around, but they don't matter. They don't matter. They're not going to be in the way. I'll take you. And make some shotgun shells. And now I can combine. And that makes more sense. That feels better. A grenade. And then we do this. And it's... What is it? RGB? Is it RGB? I think it's RGB.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount
Yeah,
of solution
red,
to match
green,
cartridge
blue, red,
capacity.
green, blue, red, green. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It is the same with the other story. It's just repeating the same three things over and over and over again until it's right. What a great puzzle. What a great puzzle. And with that, we got our solution. And now we just have to cool it off. Now the Ivies matter a little. They matter a little. They matter this much. And I'm practically holding my fingers together because they only matter a little bit more if they would have gotten in our way to this ladder. They would have cost one shotgun shell to get around. That is how much they matter. That is how much they are worth right now. They will become more important later on. But for now, we just have to turn the power on. And also decapitate every zombie down here so they don't get in our way. We could also throw a grenade, but we need literally every grenade for Super Tyrant. I'm not exaggerating. He is a very big pain in the ass. Do you get up? Well, he's not anymore. I think it's just those three that get up, if I'm remembering right, but I'll decapitate him anyway. I have the extra shell. Now the liquor's gonna come down from the ceiling. What a surprise. Why do they have the government trash cans down here? I just noticed that. Why do they have those trash cans down here? Wouldn't the medically accurate lab ones be those like white or yellow ones with the hazard symbol on it? Why do they have the same trash can that I bring to the road? That doesn't make a lot of sense. And that was a lucky decapitation. I was very far away from him. Cool. The zombie's gonna fall down. Take your head off. Take your head off, I said. Like, I asked him nicely to take his head off. It screws on, doesn't it, sir? Just unscrew it. Take it off for me. Perfect. And now we have secured safe passage. And more shotgun shells. They're practically throwing them at us this late into the game. No. No. I'd rather shotgun. Handgun is essentially worthless. Just like that piece of toilet paper that someone wrote a note on. Unlock this. Make our way back around so that we can deposit some items. Our inventory is a tad full. I don't need all of this stuff. I'll keep the 2 knives. I might get a 3rd knife later, because sometimes we get really body blocked by the ivies sometimes. But this should be good. Let's go turn the power on. And an ivy is going to fall down this staircase. After we turn the power on, there'll be some more enemies here, but we're not going to come through back here again, so it's fine. It really doesn't matter. Got 2 liquors over here. There's one. The other one I think is down the hallway where the save room is. The power's off right now. We're not going to be going close to it though, so it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Everything doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Except this at the moment. Gotta tune it to Murph. Good old Murph. There we go. That's good. Don't know why they just couldn't have a simple breaker box, but, you know, that's cool too. That's cool too. They really made the electrical engineer use his degree. His degree in electrical engineering and computer programming. If you could come over here. If you could just come over here, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why he turned so early at the table. I thought that he was far enough ahead. But look at those trash cans. They're the same as the ones that you use to put trash at the road, right? For the garbage man to pick up, or the sanitation engineer, I should say. Whatever job title is being used right now. That is the cans that are being put at the side of the road. Why do they have them all of the way down here? Could they not spare the money for the actual hazard symbol ones? That's very cheap of them. And we got our solution. Got our solution. And we are at the point where we're going to make the last save. Like I said earlier, we're going to save in the safe room that we just gave power to. We just turned the power on for it. We have to go there anyway because they have some flamethrower fuel in there. And we'll need that for G3. So we're going to make our save there. Where is the second liquor? There's supposed to be 2 of them. Where's the second one at? Ah, well. Ah, well, we're not gonna get attacked by them, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm saying that way too much that things don't matter. Things truly do matter. Take it from me, everything matters. Gonna put all that away. We can combine the flamethrower fuel and the regulator later. We can do that later. I thought that there would be an ink ribbon next to the typewriter. I was wrong, so I'm gonna take one out and save. And hope that things go well. If everything goes well, there won't be a cut. Okay, Super Tyrant is a massive asshole. I did not take too long in placing out the grenades and pacing them, spreading them out. They just did not stun him for that very end part. Very distressing. I am distressed right now. Because it's like I had it. I had it. I want to say I was...
Dispensing solution.
I am just distressed.
That did the trick.
We're gonna go through it again, and I'm just going to throw the grenades a little faster this time. I'm not even gonna try spacing them out because we have enough to run out the clock. I was just being too pacifist about it. So that was my fault. I was being too Mr. Safety about it when I should have been just throwing my resources. And there's Mr. X. That's why we saved. That is why we saved, because we can get body blocked by the Ivies and Mr. X can just come and punch us. He'll literally get to where we are in a couple steps. But he shouldn't catch up with us now that we're through here. Gonna shoot the stun and make our way around. That's only like 2 minutes of backtracking. And we still have the other 3, which is just to run across this hallway, this narrow bridge, the other narrow bridge after using our level 3 security pass, and then collecting all of the items that we need for G3. And we're going to be taking care of G3 with the shotgun and the flamethrower. There is some flamethrower ammo in his arena. And all we need is the shotgun, the ammo that we have, and the ammo for the flamethrower, the fuel that is in his arena. That is enough to take care of G3. Because we're going to be using the shotgun to pop his eyes. OSS. Flip over, one to the left, one to the right. Magic. Magic, the magic of electricity. Store that away, that away, because we got to put some stuff together first. I really ought to have done this beforehand, but we're going to take out all of these things. Going to combine the flamethrower, make some shotgun shells, combine, and then we can take out our knives, combine, restock, reload, and we are good to go. Ready for the fight. There's another 200 flamethrower fuel, I want to say, in the arena, and that is enough to take care of G3. We just have to be dangerously close to him when we shoot out his eyes with the shotgun. This would be easier
That was easy.
with the handgun if we would get the 3-bullet attachment for it, but it's unnecessary. It really is unnecessary, and it just prompts him to do the jump attack, so that's why we're using the shotgun. There he comes, Kool-Aid manning his way in. opening himself up to a free shot on his leg eye. And now we're just gonna aim a bunch. That gets him to attack. And whenever he finishes an attack, we only shoot once. Because he can cross to where we are very quickly. He can get to where we are very quickly. And he's going to pick that up. He's making it free. Gonna flame him down. And we're stepping back as we're doing this. And once he starts to get back up, we're gonna go and grab that other flamethrower fuel if he doesn't catch up with us. Yeah, no, I changed my mind, actually. I don't want to. I don't want to. Whenever he jumps, we're gonna stab him. We're gonna run forward whenever he jumps so that he'll always jump on top of us and we can get a free shot with the shotgun. He did the pound, one shot, run away. Constantly aim when running if we're far enough away so that he will do an attack and not get too close to us, because he will like to do his FU combo where he will just spam 4 or 5 attacks in a row and then we just lose. Leg eye it is. He decided to pick something up. Leg eye it is. I was a little worried there. I did not think that I would be able to shoot it enough in order to pop it before he would pull that off, because if he would have pulled that off, we would have gotten damage. Last eye, and it's behind. It's behind. Is it enough? It is enough. Ooh, boy. Get flame. Get flame. We're using everything we have, and then we're going to run and pick up the flamethrower fuel. He should be going to pick up the panel on the wall after this, and then we could just pour some more flames on him. We can just flame him some more while he's doing that. Reload, flame, and that should kill him. This should kill him, because he's pulling it off the wall, and we'd be able to dump all of this onto him before he can attack us. Hopefully. Hopefully. Come on. Come on. Yes. 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 Alright. We're gonna pick up the grenades and the flash that is here. I believe that there's a second flash. There's 1 grenade and 2 flashes. We're gonna pick up that. Gonna pick up everything. Just reloading the shotgun for the Ivies. We just gotta deal with Super Tyrant. We just gotta deal with Super Tyrant. Ugh. I did not expect to get that again. I thought that I was gonna end up choking after making it to Super Tyrant. I thought, oh, I made it to the end, and now it's all gonna be failures. Just a bunch of failures, not gonna be able to try him again for a while. Oh. Please go this time. Please die this time, Tyrant. Please die. Please die. Like, this looks easy, but man, does it stress you out. Making our way down the elevator again. Take the elevator down, 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 and close the gate. This is the ride that will determine your fate. Da, 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 da. They really like to put horror games, they really like to give horror games elevators, I should say. I'm starting to get all of my thoughts. They're all starting to turn to mush. They're all starting to turn to mush. I am not good with keeping concentration for games that are over an hour long, or at least doing them for over an hour long in a sitting. In this setting, trying to do something no damage or doing something on its hardest difficulty, that's just too much concentration. Too much concentration. But hopefully this will be the end of it. This will be the end of it, and it will be an achievement. That is what I am hoping for. There are 3 Ivies over here. We're just gonna shoot them all with the shotgun. Not that guy though, he was too late. He doesn't get shot. These two are though. And we got an explosion. Orange explosion. Takes care of that. Just gotta get to Mr. X now. There's nothing else in the way. Just gotta loop Fedora Man around this railing. Yes, Leon. Yes, it is a joke. It really is a joke. It is a sick joke. It is a very sick joke.
8 minutes until detonation.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Now we can put everything away. Put everything away. And get our grenades. We're gonna take all of our grenades out. All of them. I mean all of them. Every single one. I know I have more flashes. Yep. So you see we got 10 grenades and we got 6 flashes. So we have 16. Well, we have 16 total. We used 3 over the course of the game. 1 in the prison, 2 for G2, and the rest is for this ass. The rest is for Mr. X. Soon as he gets back up, we are throwing grenades. Throwing grenades. Don't worry about spacing. If you have the same amount of grenades as me, this should be enough to run out the clock because it almost was last time. Whenever you get down to 2 or 3 grenades though, we're gonna change. And he ran. I don't know how that didn't damage me, but okay. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how I didn't get caught up in that. We're saving a couple regular grenades for the end because there may be a rock that comes down at the end when we get our grenade launcher, and that rock is going to cock block us if there is one when we get the grenade launcher. So we need these grenades to clear out the rocks around where it would spawn. And again, I don't know how that damaged me. I was about to be pissed. And we ran out the clock. We just have to lure them around. Just have to run around them. Please don't. Please don't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. F you. F you. F you. F you. F you. F you. I thought I missed that second rocket launcher shot. All of you. Die. 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 Get out. Get out of my existence. Get out. Get out. We did it. It's done. It's done. It's done. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Leon A. Hardcore. No damage. Did it in 3 saves. But this is still S+ rank. This is an S+. This. Whew. You know that. You know that feeling when you sleep on your arm, and then the blood flow goes back to it, like how it starts to wake back up. That is all of me right now. That is all of me right now. Because I thought that I was gonna take damage twice in that Super Tyrant fight. By all means, I should have barrel rolled on the ground and screamed in agony as Leon, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. The game didn't let it happen. No damage. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it.
Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, we made it. We made it. Ah. That's enough of that. Skip. Skip that too. Skip. Leon A. Hardcore. 3 saves, S+, 135.05. I'd like to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you'll enjoy the next one as well. Goodbye.